Hi, in this video, we'll be talking about dynamic volume provisioning. This means whenever a developer creates a PVC, which is a persistent volume claim, then a PV, which is persistent volume, will get automatically created. For this, there has to be storage classes with specific provisioners to be used so that whenever a PVC is created, the storage class will automatically create a PV with the respective provisioner defined. In this particular demo, we'll be using Rancher local path provisioner. So let's first apply that. To apply Rancher local path provisioner, this is the command. It will create all the necessary resources, namespace, service account, the roles, deployment, and the storage class as well. kubectl get storage class. So it has created local path and the provisioner is automatically given as rancher.io/local path from the YAML file that we have just applied to the cluster. Now, in order to use this, or how a developer can actually use the local path provisioner to just request for the PVC, and then the PV should automatically get generated. So this is a stateful set now with the name local test, and it has 3 replicas, and it is a busybox container with a command. And this is the important piece where in a stateful set it is defined volume claim templates. Now whenever this stateful set will be applied to the cluster, it will first create, for the first pod, it will create, for the first replica, it will create a volume claim PVC. And as soon as the PVC is created and the storage class name, because we have mentioned storage class name as local path, so Rancher local path provisioner will automatically create a PV on the node. And this process will keep on going for 3 replicas till we have 3 replicas. So let's create this stateful set. kubectl create -f stateful set. Stateful set is created. Now let's see kubectl get PV and PVC. So they'll start creating one by one. One is created and bounded already for test 0. For one is also bounded. Now it will get created for the second one. Yes. So local test 0, 1, 2, all 3 PVCs are created and the respective PVs as well, and they are in bound status. So we should have 3 replicas of the pod running, and they are running local test 0, 1, and 2. Inside the pod, it is bounded to /user /test pod. So let's go inside any of the pod. kubectl exec-it local test, let's say 0, then -sh cd, we go into the location and we do a touch test. So we have created the file. Let's do exit. Now let's see where the pod 0 is running. kubectl get pods -o wide. So this is running on kubeadm 3. So node 3, I already have node 3 opened, and by default the Rancher local path provisioner will go to /opt/local path provisioner directory. And here we can see we have 2 of the pods which were directed to this node. So there are 2 directories created here, one for test 0 and one for test 1. So we'll go in test 0 cd and we do ls. So we can see the file is there. This particular PV that was created has a reclaim policy of delete, which means as soon as we delete the PVCs, the PV also gets deleted, and so the data. So now let's scale down the replica to 2. So kubectl get stateful set, kubectl edit stateful set local test, and let's reduce the replicas to 2. So it should delete the local test 2. So the pod is deleted. Now let's look at the PV and PVC. kubectl get PV PVC. Since they are, the PV and the PVC are separate from the pod lifecycle, so the data is still there. So what we'll do is we'll delete the PVC, kubectl delete PVC, and we can see the PV was released and then deleted. So this is how the PV is deleted. And if we see kubectl get nodes, get pods -o wide, so the pod 2 I think was running on, let's see, yeah, so it was running on this particular node, which is node 3. Now if I do cd dot dot, go to the previous directory and do ls, we can see the directory has also been removed automatically. So that is how the persistent volume claim works as a dynamic provisioning. So basically in dynamic provisioning, a developer only has to define what volume is needed, and the storage class with the defined provisioner will automatically create the PVs dynamically. So that's it for this lecture. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.